Hi, it's Ruby. I'm so happy to share with you our embarkation and day one video from our 7-day Halloween on the High Seas Disney cruise. We took off from Port Canaveral in Florida onto the Disney Fantasy cruise ship. And just so you know, the cruise terminal is a Disney specific one, meaning there is Disney theming throughout. One thing I love about Disney is they announce your entrance on the cruise ship. This was our first time cruising since my dad passed away, so we dedicated our entrance to him. Love you, Daddy.
Please welcome aboard the Darren and Harris family.
Wow. After we got over the initial shock of the beautiful Halloween decorations, we headed down to It's a Small World Nursery to finish registration for our baby, while the rest of the family headed to the buffet. It's a Small World Nursery is located on Deck 5, and you do have to make a reservation if you're going to drop off your baby, but I totally think it's worth it if you want a few hours by the pool, or maybe if you're going to hit up Paulo. Reservations fill up fast, so make sure you grab one as soon as you know what you need once you're on the boat. I also want to note that characters will come into the nursery and spend time with the kids. I still remember seeing Cinderella sitting with my baby on our first Disney cruise, and it was such a fun and beautiful memory, so they won't be missing out if they are in the nursery. Here's a few more shots of the nursery so you can see all the things that the kids have to play with and also areas they can relax. After we registered the baby, we headed up to our room because it was ready. And we had a family ocean view with a balcony or veranda. I love the Disney rooms. I think they're super spacious and really great for families, and this was our first time cruising as a family of 5. We did have a little bit extra room for another pull-down bed, but it was absolutely great, very comfortable, felt like there was tons of space, and the bed was really nice. Throughout the room, you're going to find so many hidden Mickeys as well as Walt Disney inspired art pieces, so take your time to look around and really appreciate that attention to detail that Disney has. Also, if you're going on a colder trip, make sure to ask for a additional blanket, like the one that's on the bed, because you can take it out on the balcony during the evening or during the day to stay warm. Another touch that I really like is there's going to be a drape to separate the main, I'll say, bedroom portion with the bunk bed portion. So if you have kids and they want to watch TV, they are able to pull that little drape closed and watch their movies in the night. And then you can get some shut-eye, and you can also turn the TV left or right so both people can watch, or if mom and dad are watching or the kids are watching, it's just very flexible in that way. And my kids really like the bunk beds. They've said that they're pretty comfortable. One thing I like about Disney is they will refresh your room every day, so put the bed away, make it back into a couch so you have the sitting area during the day, and then at night they will pull it out and make it into the bed, and they will ask you what bed arrangements you want when you come into your room, so that's really nice. We usually have the baby in the bed. He's not out of the bed yet, but there was another extra bed there in the event that he did want to surprise us and sleep in his own bed, but it's totally fine. They're really great, and they also do have pack and plays or beds for babies, so you can request that as well. Before I got on the boat, I did have anxiety about having a veranda because I was scared the kids could walk out of the balcony, but they can't because there's a switch right at the top there and it locks into place. So they cannot reach it and they cannot get out without you being there. So that has been really great, and I think it's a really good safety measure that Disney puts in place. But look at that view, absolutely beautiful and really comfortable. And I just love having a balcony, especially if you're hitting up a Caribbean cruise. Now let's go check out the bathroom and the configuration and what that has to offer too. One of the things I love about the Disney rooms are the bathrooms are double bathrooms. So you'll have one part that you can take a shower and wash your hands and all of that in. And then you'll have another part where you can use the toilet and then also wash your hands. So there's 2 sinks and 2 split bathrooms there. So really nice, especially when you have a big family. The sustainable products are refilled on a daily basis, and if you are running low, just let your cabin stewardess know so that they can refill it. We didn't have any trouble with that, but I do want to note that the bathtub was pretty big in this room. Usually cruise bathrooms are pretty small and the bathtubs are not very big, but these were, and we were able to bathe our children really easily. And there's also additional space there in case you have things you want to bring in, or if you need to sit down instead of getting into the tub itself. It's just really convenient and really thoughtful. The second bathroom, or the split second portion of the bathroom, did have a lot of its own storage, and I did like that, especially because this is a family suite and it's supposed to be able to accommodate 5 people. There was definitely enough room for you to keep baby or kid stuff in one area of the bathroom and then your stuff in the other area. I've also noticed on cruise ships that bathrooms tend to not smell that great, but this bathroom was kept up and was really clean, and I think Disney did a really good job just keeping up with the cleanliness and making sure that everybody was comfortable in their room throughout the day. So great job, Disney. We really enjoyed the room and really enjoyed the split bathroom. Now, things vary when it comes to the assembly station, so make sure to check. But right now, what happened is we watched a video and then we went to the assembly station and they verified that we were there. And then after that, we were able to go on the main deck and enjoy the sail away party. Here's a peek of that. As we started to sail away, it actually started to rain, so we headed over to my favorite part of the cruise ship, which is the Cove Cafe. Now, the Cove Cafe is located in the adult section of the pool deck, and once you go in there, they're like Walt Disney inspired hidden gems. You can get drinks with alcohol. You can also get all kinds of coffees and frappuccinos, and my favorite thing about this location is the fact that they can actually put Disney characters on your coffee. Now, when we went, the machine was down, and that was unfortunate, so I only got a few times where I got the Disney characters on the coffee, but honestly, just like going in there, it's transforming you into a quiet place where you can relax and just maybe catch up on all the things that you're thinking about the cruise, or maybe just get ready for your workout and have a nice coffee. And there is free appetizers and hors d'oeuvres there. Just ask them. It's in the glass container on the side of the main register desk. Just enjoy, take a look at all the things that we're seeing. And then also, I do want to note that this was the moment when they started announcing the details for the cruise. This was a Halloween on the High Seas cruise, so they did start talking about the events that they were going to have, and the same voice that is in the Haunted Mansion is the one that they used to describe everything. So that was really amazing. Check it out.
For Halloween on the High Seas. We have some frightfully fun experiences planned for all of you, making special announcements from time to time throughout the cruise, letting you know about all of the spooky shows and fun Halloween surprises we have in store for you.
I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of what we heard as soon as we started to sail away. That was so exciting. but I will say I was expecting to hear from that haunted mansion voice throughout the cruise, and we really didn't. So that was somewhat disappointing, but you know, it doesn't take away from the point of this part of the video, which is the Cove Cafe is absolutely amazing. Definitely a must-see. Check it out when you're on the boat. Next up, we headed to Royal Court for dinner and had a really great time. I want to note that Disney has a rotating dining system. That means that you're going to be in a different dining room every day until you hit the last rotation, and then you head to the one before. It's really awesome because you do get to keep the same waitress or waiter with you, and so you really do build a bond with them. There's always going to be a different menu in the restaurant, and they usually do shows. Royal Court didn't have a show, but it was really pretty and it had a lot of princess theming in it. Normally, I do not like Royal Court, and I actually did do a debrief at the end of the day while I was on the cruise, so you'll see that at the end of this video. As for now, I'm just going to let you watch all the interactions we had with the characters, and I'm even going to drop some of the pumpkin story, or the story they tell you about the pumpkin tree that happens right after dinner. Well, in our case, it was right after dinner, but depending on your dining time, it will be either right before or right after. And just kind of walk through the day with you guys. So enjoy, and make sure you stay till the end to hear my end of day recap. Talk to you soon.
This is Halloween, pumpkin scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a sing, trick or treat till the neighbors go
Have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town. I tell myself I don't want that, what glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party, I wanna dance with somebody, be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party, I wanna hold on to somebody, be cool.
Hey, it's Ruby. Day one of our cruise, and I wanted to kind of just collect my initial thoughts. First things first, this boat is much bigger than the Wonder and the Magic, which we kind of expected. This is a lot different. A couple things that were kind of weird was the Nursery situation. So for the Nursery, you could not book your times ahead of time. I have a friend that's going to be cruising in a couple months, and she was able to pre-book, but we weren't able to, so that was very frustrating. The Nursery situation was not great. We waited for like an hour and a half, and it was really confusing. So I really didn't enjoy that part. I also feel like because it is a bigger boat, people have always said this, like it's very busy, and I did feel like that. But I really enjoyed the character interactions after our dining experience, and because the second dining was starting, it was really nice. It was really easy for us to meet the characters, and I mean, that's where I feel like you get just such a special experience, because you're meeting the characters, you're getting like one-on-one conversation with them, and in the parks it's kind of like take a picture and go, but they're like really sitting there and talking to you here, so definitely enjoy that. I also really felt like the Royal Court was a really nice restaurant, and like I mentioned, we've been on the Magic and the Magic and the other one that I can't remember right now. I did not like their like princess themed restaurants. I'm not talking about Rapunzel or Tiana's, I'm talking about Triton's, and then another one I can't remember. It was much better. I also felt like the Halloween theme, I could feel it. Like I've heard complaints from people saying it didn't feel like Halloween, and I definitely felt like it was Halloween, because this is the first Halloween cruise of this season on this boat. You notice like they're still changing the decorations. So when we came on, they had like the pumpkin tree, and they had the pumpkins in the window, and they also had the pumpkin decorated. But they also had the pumpkin but the bar like transformed over the day with like flowers and things like that, and the bats in the window, and that was really awesome to kind of see that happening. And the Halloween 7:30 pumpkin story was excellent. Don't miss that. It was great. Get there early because it's super crowded. But overall, I'm so excited for tomorrow. Day 1 was awesome, and I will do this every day, so I'm excited. It's my first time like kind of talking instead of talking over. Well, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of